Hello, everybody. So, surprise, you have me. Walt had kind of a rough day, and I'm going to give him a little bit of a break tonight. It's kind of an unexpected night tonight because we have another little issue. Mark is having some issues. We're not sure if he's going to make it tonight, guys. He's going to try really hard. So, everything's just kind of been turned upside down in the last about 10 minutes. So, I appreciate you all being here. Of course, you guys are we know how much we love you, and I appreciate you being here so very much. Let me try to figure out how to mute this thing. I swear I don't know. Anywho, thanks for being here. So we'll basically say hi to who we have here in the stream so far. Let's see. We have Jean. Welcome in, Jean. So glad you're here tonight. Good to see you. Disney Mom 007. I love that name. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. We have James Ryan. James, it's so great to see you. I know we miss you a lot. We don't get to see you as much. Keith BDF, welcome in. Just got his magic bands today for his upcoming Disney trip. I know he is super excited. Molly is here. Molly, you keep changing your name. You keep mixing me up. Tina. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Debbie. My dearest friend Debbie, Jason Thibodeau, thank you for being here. Nathan, what's up? Thanks for being here. Paula is here. J Kenny 13 is here. Caitlin, make it blue. It's so good to see you. Julia Forever, Super Disney fam. Hey, Nick and Shayna. Thanks, guys, for being here tonight. So things have been turned a little upside down tonight. If you weren't in just at the beginning, we're not sure if Mark's going to make it tonight. Something unexpected came up for him. So we're kind of going in a different direction. This is something that just popped up, so we didn't get a chance to give you guys a heads up. And Walt had some issues going on today that he's working with. He'll be in the chat. You'll probably be able to see him. So we're going to have to figure out a topic tonight, and I'll probably get your feedback just to see what you want to do. Part of my thought, because you guys all know how much I love the Muppets, so I thought maybe we could talk a little bit if it's not premature. I know the movie's been out for a couple weeks now. We could, oh, thanks, Julia. We love our tiki sign. Walt picked that up one day and just showed up at the house with it. Yeah, he tried to pull it off that somebody gave it to us as a gift. Can you believe that? Anyway, he didn't. He tried to pull the wool over my eyes and then just laughed about it. So it's not like he was really lying. But I'm very gullible. So anyway, okay, so I know a lot of you probably haven't seen the Muppets, so I'm going to let you vote. I know it's been out for a little bit, but the Muppets have been one of my favorite things since I was a little girl. My dad and mom had some of that silent movies that you would take back in the 70s of me dancing in front of the television watching the Muppet Show. Hi, Kylie. Welcome in. And they forever. Hi, Curtis. Been a passion of mine, and I was super excited that they were coming out with something new, Muppets, and that it was tied in with Disney and the Haunted Mansion. So we can talk about it if you guys are comfortable with it. I guess I'll get your feedback on that. Chris. Hi, Princess Molly. Hi, Jen. Thanks for being here. So, oh, good. So you haven't watched it. You said your mom and sister loved it. See, that's the thing. I was in Maryland a couple weeks ago. Brian. Hi, Brian. Thanks for being here. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. We had our schedule turned upside down today. Oh, that would be amazing, Debbie. We'd be happy to help you. If you need our help, just reach out. MVP, it's good to see you, Andrea. It's been a while. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for popping in. So you guys are kind of stuck with me tonight. Again, I'll just say this real quick. Mark ran into some issues. He's going to try to be here tonight. Hi, Jess, Jenny. And Walt had a rough day, so I just said, I'll do the stream. I'll do my best. We'll make it work. So here I am, and here you're stuck with me, and it's not going to be talking about, if you want to talk about moving to Florida, I can give you our take on what we went through. Hi, Just Jenny. I appreciate you being here. Sorry. Hey, Charlie and Stacy. Welcome in, Disney Nerd Herders. You guys are awesome. But if you want to ask questions about our experience moving to Florida, we will obviously reschedule with Mark if he can't make it. So that way you get a professional opinion with things. I know he's going to talk about different methods of moving here. Hi, Matt. Well, I appreciate you watching the commercial, Cinda, too. Appreciate it very much. But whatever you guys want to do. Okay, Just Jenny lives in Florida. We just moved here about a year and a half ago. Mark was very helpful with that transition for us, and he's helped us out a lot. And we knew he could pass some of that along to some of our listeners out here who might have some interest in moving or getting a secondary home or a vacation home or a, I should say, seasonal home or rental property here in Florida. And his information is in the description below. So if you want to get his phone number, email address, you can reach out to him anytime. Moving is a lot of work, Paula. It is. And I'll be very happy if we don't do it again anytime super soon. But I can tell you what, I really, really, really love being in Florida. I really am glad that we made this transition. Everything, the stars kind of aligned for us and everything came together. Nothing was forced, which made us realize that it was the right time. And I very much, other than being away from our oldest son, I very much, and friends and other family we have up that way. I love being here. So that's my feedback. Yes, always AC and no snow to shovel, as Chris says. So that's good. Yes, as for Walt, I didn't wiggle my nose and send him somewhere. I'm not good at that. I have to do the little tinkling sound. Hi, David Stevens. Welcome in. Oh, too funny. You guys are very patient and I appreciate it. So I guess, hey, Canadian Bacon. It's been a while, Raging Canadian Bacon. Thanks for being here tonight. So, oh, Caitlin, that's exciting. She says she might be working for the mouse sooner than expected. I'm required to do 2 internships before she graduates. That's amazing. Hey, Mike, welcome in. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Do you want to talk about Muppets Haunted Mansion? Do you still want to talk a little bit about moving? Do you want to talk about things that I can talk to you about? I know the new app updated. Walt came in this morning. I was already at work and he came in and said, give me your phone. And I'm like, okay, just take the phone. Once I start working, I'm in the zone, and Mason came in and started talking to me and I'm like, And then when I looked at it, I realized the app had updated and now it has the big 50 on it for the 50th anniversary for the new Disney app. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have a million apps on my phone, but see the big 50 up there? Well, that's the Disney app. And of course, the Genie is becoming active and all that good stuff. And we're going to learn more about it as we go. So no, we are not going to be talking with Mark about moving, I don't believe, unless he pops in here. Something came up really unexpected at the last minute. So we're really sorry, guys. I don't believe Mark's going to be able to make it tonight. If he does pop in, great. We'll jump him in here when he arrives. But hi, Ron and Meredith. Thank you so much. Hi, Gary. Oh, no. So Gary said he was at Hollywood Studios today and the Genie was a failure. If you want to share some of that, it didn't intend to be fake news, Cynthia. Today just kind of went off the rails at the end of the day. So, we're just going to go with the flow. We were going to cancel the stream and then we're like, nah, I can come on and chat with everybody. So we can kind of go in any direction. You just got your Disney Plus back. Yeah, it seems like we've had a lot of unintentional fake news lately. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. But I appreciate you all being here when we kind of had to go in another direction tonight. So, and you know me, hey, Jonathan, welcome in. I'm always happy to talk about food. If you want to talk about food, you know that. And, ooh, there's a tax added. That doesn't surprise me. There's tax on everything in Florida. It's very high. So anyway, so it didn't work and they gave you a number to call, but all circuits were busy. Shocker. Sounds like everything else going on right now if you try to get through to Disney. That's terrible. I do recommend Muppets Haunted Mansion, Brian. I was actually really happy with it overall. I know I didn't really love the last 2 Muppet movies that came out. I didn't hate them. I know they were trying to get that old Muppets feel back. But I feel like this new special had a lot of that. Hey, Phantasmic Chronicles. Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Tonight's gone a little off the rails. Mark had something come up at the last minute. Hi, Captain Akron. Thanks for being here. I'm not sure if he's going to be making it tonight, so we're just discussing whatever. And, well, that's good to know. I guess Josh and Jenna, everything went well with the Genie for them. They probably have special connections. And so we're just going to talk about whatever. But I know as far as I'm concerned, I loved Muppets Haunted Mansion. I liked that they brought a lot of the old school theming from the Muppet Show. If you used to watch it, there are some factors. I don't know if we should discuss it if a lot of you haven't seen it, but they had a lot of things from the old school Muppet Show that were incorporated. I don't think you're going to appreciate it. If you don't know the Muppets and you don't know Haunted Mansion, you're not really going to get it. It's not going to make a lot of sense and it's not going to be fun for you. but yes, I agree 100% with what Matt Simba 2 said. It's if you love both of them or a love for either of them, you got to at least know something about both of them, I think. And if you do, I think you'll really, really like it. So I won't go into great detail. It looks like a lot of you guys haven't watched it yet. And Cynthia says it was way better than expected. And I'll tell you what, I did go in with low expectations based on the last few things that have come out that were Muppets. I really disliked the new Muppet show that came out on Disney Plus. I watched the first episode. I don't even think I watched it all the way through and I shut it off. It was a big turnoff for me. So, oh no. Oh, I'm glad you were negative Canadian bacon. That's good. I know that's can be super scary, but anywho, squirrel. I really liked it. So do you guys have any questions for me tonight? Any topics you want to bring up? Oh, you've watched it twice. I've watched it 1.25 times because Walt sat down. I watched it in Maryland with my son Walter and his fiance Andrea. Came back to Florida and started watching it with Walt. And we had somewhere we had to be, and we haven't finished watching it yet. So we have to finish watching it together. So, yeah, Keith, tell everybody what you got in the mail today. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, dead air. Dole Whip, yes or no? Yes, absolutely 100%. I tend to be a citrus swirl fan, a little bit over a Dole Whip fan. But I can tell you right now that they do not have the real citrus swirls at Disney right now. Oddly enough, Florida has Disney's having a hard time finding frozen orange juice. Tell me that makes sense. So they are only have the actual orange, like ice cream Dole Whip and vanilla swirl together. It's not the actual frozen orange juice. Hi, Kyle. That I really love, and I think Jim agrees with me. I love that tangy and then the sweet together with the vanilla ice cream. The other one is good. And thank you because Brian ordered one for me not too long ago. It's very yummy, but it's not quite the same. Hi, Rod. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And I appreciate you guys hanging in, even though Mark couldn't make it tonight. I know we'll probably have a low crowd because we don't have a true theme and we're not sticking to the thumbnail tonight. But if you guys do have any questions about our move to Florida, I'm happy to answer them. And if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss about Disney, Disney parks, Disney food, throw it out there. I'm happy to go over it with you guys. And I'm sorry. Next time, I think I'll make sure we have some kind of backup plan. Yes. Why, thank you, Ryan. This is what Walt would look like with hair. And I shaved. All right, so Charlie says he doesn't like the tart, so he prefers the other. And I know even the pineapple Dole Whip can be a little tart, and I like to swirl it with the vanilla myself. But the pineapple juice, if you get a Dole Whip float, is very sweet. So I think that's really yummy. Hi, New. Welcome in. It's good to see you again. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you know what? That's true too, Matt. It does melt awfully fast in the Florida weather, and it's not quite as enjoyable when it melts. I'm sorry you get horrible brain freeze. That's crazy. Oh, no, that's quite all right, Molly R. I understand, so I'll make sure I don't say it. I don't think I said it on stream tonight, and I figured that's probably for a reason, but you're just our beloved Molly. Hi, Steve, Stardio Studios. Welcome in. Mark couldn't make it tonight, so we're just kind of winging it. Walt had a rough day, so he's taking a break too. So you're stuck with me, and we're just kind of going all over the place. So typical Melissa Mousetop style. MMT in the house, right, Charlie? MMT. MMT. Oh, Lord. Hi, Mr. Fulton Raz. Let's see if I can interview as my source. Oh, my gosh. We'll have to talk off screen. I work during the day. We might be able to set something up for a different time. So private message us, Mr. Fulton Raz, and we'll figure something out for you. That would be great. So Caitlin, we're doing really well. We're doing really well down here. I mean, we really can't complain, right, Charlie? I took that from Charlie. Walt is eating ice cream. Better not be. Anyway. All right, what's my favorite ride to do with friends? That's a really good question, Charlie and Stacy. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. You know what? Any of the new rides, like we rode Ratatouille with Jeff and Angela recently, so it's always fun to do new rides or anything where you can fit a bunch of you in a car. We've done, Frozen. We've done like we did with you guys too. You love to do anything where you can all get in one car. Pirates. so you can all laugh and have a lot of fun together. I think that's always nice because you want to be able to goof around, and then you're not, if you can get a bunch of you in there, you're not bothering other people in the car with you. Oh, thanks, Kyle. Let's see here. Yes, they did. So, Rod, it's interesting you bring that up. We've had two different feedbacks in here. Um, was it you, Kyle, that said did not go well? And there was a number that popped up, and you're supposed to call. And of course, all circuits were busy and you couldn't get through. But then I had somebody give feedback that Josh and Jenna did it today and had really good luck with it. I don't know. So I think it's all up in the air. I know everything that Disney puts out, usually new like that, is going to be a work in progress. I don't know about you guys, but I know every time we have an update with the company at my job, something always goes wrong with the website. It just seems to be expected, and we have to take it one day at a time. So we'll definitely be at the parks and experimenting with it. Friday night will be our first night. I don't know if we'll be doing Disney Genie that night since it's a short night, but most likely on Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which one Walt posted. He picked one of the days, and we probably will play around with that. Uh-oh. Charlie said that people said they should have named it Disney Jafar instead because it's evil. Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, that is our new P.O. box. So we did get an updated P.O. box. That is it. Cynthia just posted it there. We love to get postcards or notes from you guys. It really makes our day. So that's awesome. All right, Paula, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. So I don't really have an opinion on Disney Genie until we use it, and then we'll see how it's working this weekend, and we'll give you our feedback for sure. So I literally updated the app on my phone, and I haven't had a chance to look at it tonight. So, Matt says he's willing to bet most issues were user error related. I'm always bad when I get used to an app a certain way and it changes. It's going to take me a few days to adjust. I had that problem last time Disney updated the app, and it really wasn't that much different. I always get aggravated. I don't care for change much of the time, so I always go kicking and screaming. And Ron and Meredith say Ron followed someone today on Twitter. He got all the rides done at Hollywood Studios by midday. It will have issues, but everything new does. Agreed 100%. Agreed 100%. Aw, Raging Canadian Bacon says, Mouse Talk. I will give all my credit to you all for saving me from the boring pandemic. I'm glad I found a YouTube channel that is so loving and cares about subscribers and loving people in this chat. Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you for saying that. We are all about that. We want everybody to feel welcome and loved. I so love our community here. I can't even begin to tell you guys that that's what really makes this fun for me. We started this channel before we moved to Florida. I would do it with Walt. It was nice. I like Disney, but it really wasn't anything I was as passionate about as he was until we made that first trip that August. We started meeting people, and then we moved down here, and then we started meeting more of you. And I can't even begin to tell you how awesome all of you are. I have never been in such a huge community where you're online, where you have so many positive people and positive influences, and every single one of you that we've met in person, you're exactly who you are online. And watch me start crying because I'm a crier. Rebecca, Virginia, and Brian, NASCAR fan 22, welcome in. And Brian K, thank you guys for being here. Christopher Jameson, thank you. But I'll tell you what, you guys have really made this special for me. And I am so excited and looking forward to meeting so many of you that I haven't met yet. I get really excited when you guys reach out to us and want to see us, or you find us in the parks. I think that's awesome. And I am so touched by just the amazing connection that we all have here. So thank you very much. And you guys put a smile on my face. There's been some things that have gone on, and you have a rough day, and I just won't even want to get out of bed some mornings, or you don't want to, you're just at the end of the day, I'm like, I just want to go lay on the couch, be a couch potato. And Walt will be like, let's just go to the park. And you get there and you start chatting with everybody, and next thing you know, everything gets turned upside down. Everything's great. So I appreciate you guys for that. I can really, really thank you all. I think some more people popped in, so let me say hey real quick. Let's see here. G. Wilson, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And those of you who just popped in, you'll see, hi Marie Panchetti, welcome in. So you'll see that we aren't really talking about what our thumbnail said. Mark had a situation at the last minute, wasn't able to make it tonight. He sends his apologies. We will reschedule. Oh, Rod, great question. And Walt kind of had a rough day, so I'm just taking over the stream, and we're just talking about whatever. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. So Rod wants to know, did we all get our phone issues taken care of? Just curious what the cause was. We reached out to YouTube. They really gave us no answers. They wanted us to send a screenshot of the problem we were having, but you can't, because when watching it on another device, we had some issues over the last couple weeks where suddenly the chat disappears when we're in the middle of streaming. Everybody else can see it that's on another device. I can pull up the chat from my phone. I see the chat perfectly fine. It's the streaming device where the chat disappears. And then the only way to make it fixed is to completely leave the stream, come back in, and then it tries to tell us we have no internet connection. Yet our phones are showing, that we have 4 bars, or it makes no sense. We really didn't get the feedback we wanted to. We are thinking it may be a YouTube issue. We are looking into other possible apps to stream from to try. We tried one from the home house previously that didn't seem to work. I think that was Prism. And we have a really good connection and internet service at our house, and that was going in and out. So I'm like, if that's going in and out at our house, we know we're going to have issues at the park. So Walt's been doing a lot of research, Sherman here, trying to look into that. So, we're just taking it one stream at a time and trying to figure it all out. I feel like we get one thing figured out and something else happens. But we did get some feedback from some other people here that are very involved in our community that said that other streamers have been having the same issue, which makes us think it's an app issue and not a phone issue. So we'll keep you posted. So I appreciate you asking us about that. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? Anything you might want to talk about tonight? I know Walt and I recently trying to think of food experiences. Charlie, Walt for some reason has something against Streamlabs, but it may be something we have to try. He's the one that's really doing all the work, so I'm going to leave that up to him, but that may be something we'll have to do. So, what's my favorite restaurant and resort? Great question, 007. So, our favorite resort, as of right now, and this keeps changing because we've actually had the ability, we're DVC members, which we were before we moved to Florida. In a way, I like it better now because previously I thought it was a waste. My husband talked me into getting DVC a long time ago, and I'm like, it's pointless. We come down once every couple years or once a year. We're running like chickens with our heads cut off at the park. We're not getting that resort experience, and we're paying all this money to stay at a deluxe resort, and we're not experiencing it. We've actually been able to make some, short stays since we've lived here, take a long weekend, stay at different resorts, get the feel, enjoy the pools, enjoy the time walking around, which I really liked. So most recently, now this isn't so much a DVC resort, but we just stayed at Port Orleans Riverside. It just reopened last Thursday. So we stayed there Friday and Saturday night. That was a very beautiful resort. Every single person I've talked to that stayed there had nothing to say but good things about it. And I agree with them. It's very peaceful, serene. Not all the restaurants are open. Boatwright's is not open yet, so everything's going to be quick service. They do have the lounge where Yeehaw Bob plays. We didn't get to sit down and watch a whole show for him. We got to see him very briefly, so that's something I'd like to experience. But our favorite resort so far is actually our home resort for DVC, and that is Wilderness Lodge. We just really love, again, it's the peaceful, the serene, having the water, just the whole atmosphere. The resort is beautiful. I especially would like to spend some time there in the winter, maybe near Christmas time. It's a very great place to want to spend like the holidays because of the lodgy feel of it. And when the Christmas tree is up in there, it's beautiful. Restaurants is going to be another tough one because I'm the foodie in the family here, and there's lots of places we like to eat. Rebecca, I'll skip to your question real quick. Yes, we will do a stream or talk about the Genie Plus experience for sure. Some of our favorite restaurants are, let's see, we love Via Napoli in Epcot in Italy. Le Cellier is in Epcot also in Canada. Sanaa, I love Sanaa over at Animal Kingdom Lodge. That's at Kidani Village. Awesome food there. That's one of my favorites. I know I'm missing some. California Grill. What's Toledo? Isn't that the one we went to over in Coronado Springs? Whatever the one is in Coronado Springs, they had excellent food too. And most recently, we went to Shula's, and that was a very awesome experience. Everything from atmosphere to the food and the service, everything was on par. Pricey, but excellent. And a lot of those restaurants I mentioned are more on the pricey side. We just tried new Steakhouse 71 that used to be the Wave over at the Contemporary. albeit the service was really slow. It was good. The waiter was great. The food was good. So those are just to name a few. Just a few. All right, let me go back up and see if I missed anything. Since Mark couldn't make it tonight, will he make up for it by taking 50 or 75% off any home we buy from him? I think that's a very good question to reach out and ask him, Steve. What do you feel is still underappreciated at Disney World? I guess it depends who you're talking to, because I think everybody has a different opinion. Something we love, somebody else thinks is crap, So I don't know if, I think that's all a matter of opinion. Like for me, for example, someone might say, oh, I think the Speedway is underappreciated. And I'll say, I don't care if the Speedway gets replaced. So I think that's one of those things that could be really, just depends on opinion. And a lot of the shows, like Carousel Progress or People Mover. I love People Mover, but other people might be like, that is the most boring ride on the planet. I don't want anything to do with it. Ron and Meredith love Riverside. So yeah, we had a great time. I wish we could have experienced it a little more. The last time we did a staycation, we literally didn't stream all weekend. So that was at Coronado Springs that we really liked too. That of course is a resort where they'll come and have, what's the word I'm looking for? Seminars and things like that. That's not the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. So that one might be more busy at certain times, but when we went, it was great. I loved the pool there and the pool bar. Hi, Charles. Haven't seen you for a little bit. It's really good to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. Let's see. Oh, got a little bit of a jump there. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't go to the parks today, Rebecca, so I don't have a full verdict. We strictly updated the apps. I haven't even had a chance to look at it. Oh, thanks, Jason. You're very sweet. That's very kind. I just blab a lot. I'm a talker. Shula's for the win, says Tina. Our house is our home resort. I guess ours kind of is too now, but I don't mind it now that we're so close to the parks. Sharing Our Disney says Shula's was amazing the last time we went. I was very, very happy with it. That was one of the best experiences overall at a restaurant I think I've had in a really long time. Because for me, it's not just the food, it's about the whole thing, the atmosphere, the way they had 3 servers in the area we were in. And they were this amazing team that worked together where they'd come over and everybody knew where they should be and what they should do. And they worked together so seamlessly. And the food was excellent. Every single portion of our meal was excellent. The steak was cooked perfectly. They say it was like butter. And the sides were delicious. The mashed potatoes were like these garlicky, creamy mashed potatoes. I think Walt got the macaroni and cheese, and that was cheesy. It wasn't my favorite macaroni and cheese, but it was good. They have certain desserts that they ask you to order ahead of time because they bake them to order. They have like a chocolate souffle, like an apple crisp, and a dark chocolate lava cake. So you tell them when you order your food that this is what you want, and they will bake it fresh for you. So it comes out hot, freshly baked. All of it was incredible. Let's see here. Hey, Dave. Welcome into Space Mountain, Dave Cantrell. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Scott. And for those that just came in, you'll see that I am not Mark, and I am not a realtor, so I cannot answer the questions for you that I would like to answer in terms of moving to Florida. We will bring that to you another time. We're just talking random Disney tonight. So any questions you have, feel free. Oh my gosh, Disney Mom 007 is staying at the Poly next month. We have yet to stay at the Poly. Can you believe that? And that is on our list. Probably one of the next ones we're going to try to do. Love the Poly. Love the food options there. Hoping to go back to Ohana. Haven't been there since they brought the meal back. We were supposed to go with Disney World Freak when they came to visit, but Walt's family is coming to visit that same time frame, so we can't really ditch them and go to dinner with Carlos. So we're going to do a lunch with Carlos before they get here and have to try Ohana another time. So we've been there years ago, but I want to give it another try. Wasn't as thrilled with it as everybody said it used to be. So, but Poly's definitely one I want to stay at. I love the resort. See here, but Port Orleans, Riverside, and Wilderness Lodge is on the list for future visits. I know I want to stay at all of them eventually. I just want to get the feel. To be honest, sometimes I really miss the value resorts because the theming at the value resorts is just amazing. I tell you what, Art of Animation, I could just walk around that resort and go to all the sections. Cars Land is incredible there. They have the cones out, like near the pool, the Cozy Cone Pool, and they use the cones as cabanas at the pool, and they have all the different Cars characters out there. It's amazing. The theming is incredible, and that's one thing I do miss. When you stay at the higher end resorts, they're still beautiful and they have the more subtle theming, but I think that it's amazing what they do there. Kay, welcome in. Oh, you're not late. You're making a fashionable entrance, Kay. Everybody's late tonight. Mark had some issues, couldn't make it tonight, so we're just talking random Disney. Walt had kind of a rough day, so I gave him the night off. So we're just here to talk until 9 o'clock hits and just have fun. So I appreciate you guys being here and just chatting with me tonight. All right. Downscale, welcome in. I know you'll be happy to see we're not talking real estate tonight. Yes, Port Orleans is where we stayed, and it's great. And French Quarter is opening this week. I'll tell you one thing I did miss though about Port Orleans Riverside, not having the French Quarter open, because you can walk right to the other one. No beignets, people. No beignets at Riverside. So the food was still good though at their quick service. I'm forgetting what the name of their quick service is off the top of my head, but they had good food. And you know what I really liked? And this could be happening at all the resorts now, but we hadn't stayed for a little bit where we got to go back and eat. But the quick dining service halls, you can actually go up and order food again. It doesn't have to be mobile order, and they'll put the food on the plates and you tell them what you want. That felt really good. I know that's silly. Oh, Downscale, thanks for rejoining. Thank you so much. Come back. And I know we've asked you this before, and you don't have to. If you want to send us your address, you're long overdue for a card and a button. You can always DM us that information. But I'll tell you what, I loved being able to go up, walk around, go up to all the windows again, look at all the different foods they have, the section for the pastries and the desserts, the section for the roasted meats and the sides, the section for the pizza and the burgers. And that was just fun. I feel like that was so sad when that was gone. And I love being able to go up there. You can fill up your own cups again with sodas and drinks. I had a heck of a time finding the butter. But anyway, I thought that was nice. I know it's silly. It's the little things. So, thank you, Downscale. Yes, Walt does need a break. Walt does an awful lot. He's basically the backbone of this channel. I'm just the fluff. Oh, no. That's crazy, Downscale. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate you very much. Thanks for doing that. So, new snacks, Kay. You know what? Walt and I were at, I retried. So it isn't a new snack, it's an old snack. And I gave it a second try because I didn't have a very good experience the first time I tried it. And I can't say my second experience was any better, but the cattail at, over there by, wow, I just went completely blank. Alice, Cheshire Cafe. Woo. Anywho, that cattail, where it's the croissant with the chocolate chips and the drizzle of the purple and pink icing. It was horrible. I had it the first time, it was horrible. Thank you, Tina. And it was just as bad the second time around. It tasted like cardboard. I've had multiple different pastries and chocolate croissants. They have better ones at Starbucks. Of course, Epcot, if you go to the Boulangerie Patisserie, you can get a really good chocolate croissant, but I don't know how they can ruin a chocolate croissant that bad. It tastes like cardboard to me. It was dry as a bone this time. Last time I got it, it was like mushy in the middle, like slimy. And this time it was just like eating a stick with chocolate chips in it. So that's my opinion. I'm not trying it again. That's $5 down the drain. I'm not getting back twice. So sorry. I've heard you guys, people have told me that it's good. Nope. I can't sing worth it. You know what? You do not want me to sing? I do sing on occasion with Walt. I try to keep it quiet. And it's sad, Tina, because you know what? There are tons of people out there that say it's delicious, but I'm not trying something more than twice. Sorry, not doing it. Not doing it. I want to say there is something that I tried recently, and now for the life of me, it's not coming to my brain. So we'll start talking about something, and maybe it'll come to me, because I know they have a lot of great new snacks that have come for the 50th. And Walt has actually, you guys are going to laugh, put them in a bowl. These are just the Magic Kingdom snacks. Look at all of these guys. Oh no, he's going to kill me. I just lost one on the floor. Ugh. But anyway, he took the time to write down all the new food offerings. And these are all things at quick service locations only. Some of them are drinks, where we're going to start, because I know I'm way behind on doing the exploration eats, but start picking them from the bowl. And so I can start trying them and filming them for you guys. So is Walt in the chat? You probably heard me get into the bowl of paper and drop it on the floor. But that way we can start trying some of the new snacks for you guys. There he is. I'll tell you, yeah, there are a lot of them. Don't drop the treats. But yeah, you know, we'll see. But there's some scary ones on there, and I'm afraid to try them. You know, there's ones we're gonna have to share, and Walt's gonna have to try them because I can't eat all. I mean, I like to eat, but you know, it's gonna take a long time to eat all those snacks, and that's just one park. Walt, did we try any snacks, new ones recently? I'm having a brain fart, and I can't remember if we tried any of the new stuff yet that I want to talk about. I talked about retrying the cattail, which was horrible, and that's not new. So I can't remember. Drop the treats. Oh, thanks guys for 70 likes for a random talk about nothing stream. Walt's not necessarily sick. He just burnt out. He had a rough day and he needed a break. I know, I get those a lot, Steve. It's not good. Walt told me the other day he's worried about me because if you guys are on stream with us when we did our resort tour on Sunday, we were in the actual lobby filming. We came out and went back, and I said, "Oh, we need to go film in the lobby." He's like, "No, we were just in the lobby." I still don't remember being in the lobby, so I'm a little worried, and he's a little worried. But you know, I don't know. Noel, good to see you. How are you? Yes, see, I told him that too, Cynthia. He needs to try things with me. People will get more of a kick out of that, to see his reactions, and then to have Walt's reactions and my descriptions. I think will be a really good team. That's what I'm trying to remember, Kyle. It's terrible. I don't remember if I tried any of the new stuff this weekend. I intended to. That always happens. We'll be in the middle. I'm like, I'm going to try this. And then suddenly we're on the opposite end of the park. I'm like, oh, we'll get it next time. And that's where I always go wrong. Oh, I intended to go in and get some of the new popcorn at the confectionery in Magic Kingdom. And it's the kind, they have the new section in the back where you used to get the hats. Anyway, so I was there. We were with Ivone and Kelly from Myers and the Mouse, and we were like, we're going in, we're going to get this popcorn. So usually they have all different types you can choose from. You've probably seen vlogs on them. So they usually have caramel corn, regular butter popcorn, and cheese corn. And sometimes they have, okay, Walt's right, we haven't tried any of the new stuff yet. We will remedy that this weekend. But they also have a new 50th celebration popcorn, which is, I don't know what the flavor is supposed to be. I just know it's colored all different colors, like pink and blue and whatever. When we went this weekend, they had caramel, plain, and cheese. And what happens is you order a bag, and then you can do a drizzle of either dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate. And then you have mix-ins. And you can do as many mix-ins as you want. They're going to charge you more. The initial one is 2 mix-ins, a drizzle, and a popcorn. So they have things like crushed up Twix. They have crushed up Snickers bars, all different kinds of M&Ms, peanut, plain, almond, I think peanut butter M&Ms, crushed up pretzels. Hi, Joey's World. Hi, Lisa, Joey, and Keith. Yes, what a shock, right? We had to go off the rails tonight. Plans changed at the last minute, so I'm just here to chit-chat about anything you wish. So anyway, I'm like, I had my heart set. I was like, what do I want? I want to try this. I love the salty and sweet combo. I had my heart set on getting buttered popcorn with pretzel pieces, almond M&Ms, and white chocolate drizzle. I don't know why, but before we got up to the end, that's what I wanted. So we wait in line. We're behind about 4 different people, and Kelly and Ivone order their popcorn. I think they got caramel corn with Twix, plain M&Ms, and milk chocolate drizzle. And I got up and then I look over on the side and there's no bottles of white chocolate. So I asked the man, I said, do you guys have white chocolate? Because it's on the board. It's on the board. No, we don't have it ready yet. They're making it in the back. I'm like, really? You've been open for 2 hours. Hi, Rob. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. So they had no white chocolate drizzle, and that's what I wanted. So I was like that little kid that went, I don't want any. And I turned around and I stomped out of the confectionery. Not really. But I actually just said, okay. I said, I'll just come back another time because I had my heart set on that and I didn't want anything else. So that's my story. Yes, that is very true, Downscale. And I don't know if there's this legitimate white chocolate. Hi, Linda B. Good to see you. Welcome in. So, and I didn't get into all that, but that's what I wanted, and that's it. You can picture that, Debbie. That's what was in my head. I'm like, that's not what I want. You know, it's like when you order food and you get all the way home and you're starving and you realize they put pickles and onions on your burger, Walt, when you didn't want pickles and onions, and it just ruins it for you. Oh, my word. So anyway, that's my overly dramatic interpretation of my experience at the new popcorn section at the confectionery this weekend. Anybody else have any questions? Oh, you guys rock. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, I'm shocked we have 42 watching for a stream about nothing. It's like that TV show. Isn't that Seinfeld show about nothing? This is a stream about nothing. My sub failed. I got a new card. It's causing mayhem. Oh, no. All right, guys. I'm going to scroll up and see if any of you guys asked any questions that I missed. And if I did, feel free to repost. We can discuss food. We can discuss parks. We can discuss rides. We can discuss, and if it's something I don't know anything about, I'll be the first to tell you. I won't make things up as I go along. It's treating Downscale like he's a first-time subscriber. And he's been a subscriber since almost the very beginning, right, Downscale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Walt just said the same. You heard me talking. He's like, yes, he has. So we know the truth, Downscale. We know the truth. Oh, Walt's feeling up to saying hi. He must be coming to rescue me from drowning in the stream. He's like, I better get up there.
No, it's not at all.
Killing us.
Hi, everybody.
That's happened to a lot of people, Downscale, so don't feel alone. We've had a lot of people that had to change their card, or just the expiration date changed, or you know how you get hacked every 5 seconds and your bank sends you a new card.
Yeah.
It always treats you like a new subscriber, but we know the difference.
So I'll discuss a little bit about Genie Plus.
Here, you want to move over a little?
Just a teeny tiny. That's perfect. So I saw a few people today in stream doing the Genie Plus. I'll say this. You know me. I think people think I'm an apologist a lot for Disney. Anytime they roll out new stuff, it's always one of those things where it's trial and error.
Of course.
I don't think anybody really expected it to be. I saw somebody earlier in the chat said it was a big fail over at Hollywood Studios. Unfortunately, we're going to have that. Some people it's going to work fine for that first day. Some people it's not. It's a trial and error thing. You're never going to know until you actually release it out to the public and see how it does. I think we saw this with other things too. So I think those first few times it might not work as well as we probably wanted to. It's something we're not used to. It might seem busy. You're like, where do I go? How do I do it? Blah, 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 blah. It's all part of the trial and error.
And I said that coming in. Anytime they update systems at work or different companies we work at, anytime there's a system change, there's something that doesn't work. It's like clockwork. You have to go in expecting it. And if it doesn't happen, great. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult. I did hear that over at Hollywood Studios Rise of the Resistance, the Lightning Lane, which is the extra cost, ran out by 10 a.m. They ran out of his.
Wow, I'm not surprised. They said people will pay. They'll pay.
They'll pay. Sure they will.
That's why they're going to do this, because people will pay.
Yeah, I agree, Cynthia. I like to come on and see you guys. Every once in a while, I'll get tired or burnt out. I mean, you can tell I didn't shave at all. I didn't clean up or anything today. And I just had like a really blah day. I was like, can you go on for me? For the last 20 minutes, I can hang for 20 minutes for sure. Downscale Lightning Lane, look, I'm with you. For us, we all probably feel that way. Who wants to pay for something that used to be free? But look, I've said this a million times. Disney's not thinking about us. They're thinking about that first-time person that didn't know any better. And they're going to see Lightning Lane and know that they're going to go to the front of the line for $9. They're probably going to say, oh, hey, I can do this, and I'll get right to the front of the line for a little extra cost. Universal makes me pay $90. I can do this for 18 or, something like that. So I get it. You're right. I'm not necessarily happy about it either, but as a standpoint of a company, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They're
kind of just copying everybody else at this point.
Everybody does it.
Seems like a slap in the face to us with everything that's happened in the last couple of years, where it's constantly like, oh, they're messing over us again, and that's how it feels. Hey, Candy Tank. So,
Yeah, this is my flaw day. Sorry.
He's good when he's on stream.
Yeah, I think so. I think Disney Mom, you make a good point. I think it is for those folks that aren't going that often, that are like, look, this is our only time here. We might as well splurge. Let's get it and do what we want to do. I agree. That's kind of what I'm saying. Is it's for that first time person who's down on their trip that maybe won't get a chance to come back, and they're like, you know what, we're going to do it.
They're not Disney addicts like us.
Well, they're also not here all the time. We don't necessarily have to do it, but we'll do it for you guys. I mean, we're going to do
just to show you how it works and what we feel about our experience, and that's why we're here, right? I mean, that's why we have the stream, so we can bring things to you, so you can become more educated and decide what's best for you guys. I mean, you're right. There are a few people, they figure, hey, I'm putting this much into this trip already. What's another couple $100 so we can go to the front of the line? Some people will think that way. Others will be like, you know what, we're just going to make do. We're going to wait in line, and we're going to be patient about it. So it all has to do with what you feel is the right fit, financially, mentally, emotionally. A lot of factors come into play in making that decision.
Yeah. And Downscale, you're exactly right. Hey, DVC members, hey, AP members, you have to pay for the service we've now provided to you. I agree. I mean, but
that's how it feels when you've been those people for a while.
But it is. But always remember, you have a choice.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's exactly right.
We don't have to go. We can either grin and bear it and do it and go or not. I mean, it's just that simple. And the thing about it is, it's still a choice, because here's the thing. You can still ride Rise of the Resistance. You can still ride Remy's. You just have to go wait in the standby line. So it's not like you don't get to ride it. You can. You just got to wait.
Got to wait 12 years.
Welcome in Team Snoggin' Whiskers. That's a cool name.
Snoggin' Whiskers?
Is that Whiskers.
Snaggin' Whiskers.
That that's a good name. Yep. Even when I visit, I probably won't pay for the Genie Plus because of the cost. I agree.
Yep. And you need to decide what, maybe you'll decide to do it. And it depends on the size of your family. I mean, you're looking at $9 a person. You have 4 or 5 people in your family. That's a ton of money. That's lunch for the day. That's a lot. But if it's just 1 or 2 of you, there are a lot of factors. Or maybe there's one ride that you just can't miss, and it's a high ticket ride. You're like, this is what I'm all about. You want to do Flight of Passage, you want to do Rise, and you want to make sure you don't miss out.
Right.
And you don't want to spend 3 hours in line, then you might say, well, I'm going to do it for this one ride.
Right. Yeah.
So at least it's not like some parks where you're paying this huge amount and it's for all of the rides when you don't care about all of the rides. Well, maybe the wait times aren't for all of the rides. Maybe there's an advantage to it.
Right. The Philly Crew says, we're watching the wait times. They weren't so bad. We will monitor it and see if we choose to do it or wait and stand by. Here's the thing. I wouldn't go off today. Today's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Let's see what a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday look like.
They're watching it. They're going to keep an eye until they come back.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. I think weekends are the really, and holidays are really the ones to watch.
Yep. Amen, guys. You got families of 4, families of 5. I mean, depending on your circumstances, heck, you could have a couple and it could be a lot of money. So it can be one person, right, Eric? And it's costly.
It does add up.
Depends on.
Well, it's one of those things. I've said it. It's look, any trip to Disney, there's certain balancing acts you have to do. Where people say, do I want to get that extra table service, or do I want to save money for merchandise? Right. Do I want to pay for the park hoppers, or do I want to save for this? Do I want to go to the Christmas party, or maybe I want to save that money and get 2 more days in the parks, blah, blah, blah. So you're right, but choice is part of a Disney trip. I mean, we're all working off of budgets. All of us are. I am. We are. We're not rich. We're budget. We live paycheck to paycheck. But we have to make that decision. What are we going to give up to get something else? I mean, that's how we used to have to do it when we would take our Disney trips, or we would save. We would say, we want to do Disney Genie for 3 days at four of us. We're going to do it 3 times. It's going to cost this. So this is the extra money we now have to save to get that. It's just more planning. I get it. I mean, it's unfortunate, but there's no going back at this point. We can complain until the cows go home. It's not going away. It's not.
They came home instead of going home.
till the cows come home. Isn't that what I said?
You said go home. It's the same thing.
Cows came home. Come
I'm
home.
giving you a hard time. It's the same thing.
Yes, you got it right.
You know I got to pick on you even when it's nothing to pick on.
But we're going to do it this weekend. I don't know that we'll do it Friday night because the day will be over. We're not going to do that.
That's a waste.
We're definitely going to do it Sunday. We haven't figured out what we're doing Saturday yet. But if we go to a park Saturday, we probably will do it both days. We'll see. I will say this.
I'm like, no.
I will say this. Port Orleans Riverside, man, that was a really, really beautiful resort. I couldn't believe it.
Bob Paycheck.
Well, see, here's the thing. And here's what I'll say this about Bob. Here's the thing. There's no way this is Bob Chapek's fault. I'm sorry. It's not, guys. All of this has been in motion for years. And Bob Chapek hasn't been in charge for years. So if you want to place blame on any of this that was coming, you have to blame Bob Iger. It's that simple. I'm sorry. All of this has been churning for years. This is not something that they just came up with last year. And I can't believe, and that's how I see it.
Meredith's in trouble. Yes, give up on residents or restaurants or merch. I guess I have to stop buying stuff. LOL. Yeah, right.
Right. I believe that. I mean, this My
That's
Disney
true.
experience, Disney Genie, and all that stuff. This has been something that's been in the works for years. You know that they have to test it. They have to get it together. They have to come up with a plan. The Disney Genie. They talked about this a few years back, and we thought, whatever happened to Disney Genie? And it never. And then all of a sudden, so I'm sorry. I don't believe. I know everybody loves to blame Bob Chapek, and I'm not a fan of him. I'm not an apologist for the guy, but I'm also. See, if I say this the wrong way, it's going to sound like I'm insulting people.
Oh, Bob's are evil.
I don't know. I just think he's. Well, I always like Michael Eisner myself. I like Eisner. Yeah, it's been in motion for quite a while. I absolutely agree with that. He is just finishing off what was started when he took over. I believe that.
Sounds like a presidency.
Well, yeah.
The next president always gets the blame for what the other president started.
Well, but they can retract some of the things those guys did.
Sure.
But in this case, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is let's not put blinders on and say Chapek's the fault for everything. I mean, even some of these like kite tails. I got news for you. Josh DeMauro, he has a say in that. He is the president of the experiences and the entertainment and the parks. He makes that decision. Chapek, he's above that pay grade. He doesn't have it. He doesn't need to hear about that. He says to DeMauro, you make that decision. I'm higher up. So if you don't like Harmonious, if you don't like Disney Enchantment, you don't like Kite Tales, I think DeMauro's the person you look at.
That's funny, Linda.
What's he saying?
Well, my hubby's name is Bob, and he's okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think that everybody's on this bandwagon of blaming Chapek, but there's blame to go around.
Sure. Oh, thanks, Jason. That's very sweet. We were happy to bring it to you.
Well, it's not stupidity, really, to be honest with you, Dan. I don't think any of us are stupid. They just know that we're hooked, and the new people, they're ignorant to it. They don't know any better. They're unaware of what used to be, so that's really what they're looking at. That's how I see it, anyway.
Steve says Kite Tales might be better if they use the 90s DuckTales
music with their But you know what? Here's the thing. Here's how I see it. Kite Tales, the music in it is actually not that bad. The rest of it needs to go. The kites themselves, it's like, whatever. It's
just boring after a while. It's like the same thing over and over and over. And I haven't even seen it live yet. I've only seen it on the video when you were there. Hi, Muller Man.
What's up, Rye Guy? What's up, Anthony?
Ryan,
what's up, Ryan? Welcome in. No, downscale, that's not what Walt would want. I agree with you, but Walt lived in a time when things were a lot simpler than they are today. They just were. I hate to say it.
Expectations, sadly, everybody wants the biggest, the best,
and corporate is about more for less. They make one person do a job that three people can do, should be doing. Okay? It's a way to save money. But how you do that? Don't do it. How do you fix it? Don't do it. I'm doing the job of three people. I'm like, well, then don't do it. Don't do the job of 3 people. Just do the job of one. Show them that it can't be done by one person. You doing it shows them it can be done for by less people.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Ron and Meredith, and I know you've said that too. It's a business. They want to make money. If they don't make money, they can't get new things at the end of the day. That's what they're about the bottom line.
Yeah, and they're about the bottom line. Look, they want to make billions of dollars. They do. We know that. They do.
And it's not that we're defending them, for sure, but that's what they do. And it's unfortunate. And we're going to continue, I'm not, at this point, maybe things will change later for us in life. But
Downscale's going to get rid of his membership now. He says we're not cool.
No, it's not that we don't agree with you.
Yeah, it's not defending. I mean, it's just.
I get it.
We get it, but there's no way to change it. I mean, ultimately, I can sit here and complain, but to me, there's no merit behind that because if I'm going to complain, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm being hypocritical.
I don't necessarily have to buy the Disney Genie. If it were just us and we weren't streamers here to to show you how things are working, then we might not. We would have to ultimately decide, we're just not going to Disney anymore. There's not going to be enough people that are probably going to do that for it to matter. There's always somebody new, somebody who hasn't been, somebody that has the money, somebody that only goes once in a blue moon that is going to pay the price. So they're not going to change it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. We'll probably try it a few times. I like the idea of trying it because, for you guys more than anything else.
Yeah, the shareholders.
Yeah.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot involved.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But it's not defending. It's just the truth. It's just reality. It's not just a theme park anymore. They are a big conglomerate corporation worth billions of dollars, and they have people to answer to, and those people want money.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they're going to give it to them, or they're going to get fired.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And that's what's going to happen. Shareholders are going to say, Bob Chapek, you're not making enough money for us. We're going to vote you out.
You're right, downscale, but it happens. You go to sports stadiums, same thing. $5 for a Coke.
Right. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Right.
$8
Well, look,
for a
I've
hot
said this,
dog,
guys. I've said this a million times. Why does it cost $8,000 for a hospital bed? I mean, we could get into so many different things. Of course, it shouldn't cost that, but that's first of it. Inflation's a part of it. Cost of living. It's all these things. I agree, but that's unfortunate, but it's life.
Yeah. Let's talk about something happy.
Yes. I agree.
We've only got about 3 minutes left. Let's end on a happy note.
Well, I'll say this. I'm excited for this weekend because we're going to be at Magic Kingdom on Sunday. The holiday stuff is coming up. They've announced some of the Candlelight Processional narrators, which is fantastic. What's his name's going to be there? Pat Sajak's going to be there. The guy you like, the religious singer.
Oh,
Stephen Curtis Chapman is going to be there. A few other ones are going to be there. I can't wait.
Yeah, there's a few they haven't announced.
Pat Sajak's going to be there on my birthday.
They haven't announced that usually are there. I'm wondering if they're coming or not. I don't know. So. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm excited for that. I know that Universal's going to have a few things. And to be honest with you, I'm really excited for the after hours event for the Christmas party. Yeah, and to me, it's more
like a Christmas party.
It's a Christmas party at this point.
Got a stage show and fireworks
and a parade. And it's 4 hours, so really only an hour short of what a normal party would be. So it's going to be interesting to see what this is like. I'm hoping they still do the Snope.
Oh yeah, they got to do the Snope.
I hope so. I mean, they certainly didn't. They didn't. Hey, Angela, welcome in. Angela. But I'm excited for that. I can't wait to do that party. It's going to be amazing, I think. And it's, that's the one thing I'll give Disney credit for. They really kind of scaled back on Halloween decorations this year. They really didn't do a lot. Like all the pumpkins with the mayor and the different pumpkin scarecrows they put up in Town Hall down there. They didn't do that this year. But they don't ever skimp on Christmas when it comes to the lights, except for the castle. They're not doing the castle again this year, where they put the lights.
Oh, yeah. Lights. But are they doing the projection show?
Yes.
I like the projection show they did last year.
I like the lights.
Donna.
Hey, Donna, welcome in. But other than that, I mean, down Main Street and all that's always fully decorated. I like that they do that. So that's fun. Got Christmas
excited.
party tickets
and
for Sunday.
I'm hoping, good, a bunch of you got Christmas tickets. I'm really hoping, though, much like the Halloween party, though, it's not super crowded, because I know our prior experience with the Christmas parties, it was packed. If they keep it like it was for the Halloween, where it's not as crowded, it'll be amazing.
Yeah,
I have
well,
high hopes for it.
And not
I
only
do. I love
that,
the
if you go in
projections show.
there and look, they still have availability. I mean, these tickets have been on sale for at least 3 weeks now, and there are still
I'm
tons of
surprised.
availability, which I'm really shocked at. I think part of it is price point. So
It
downscale,
is
part of
low.
what you were saying, look, people are pushing back. They're not buying these tickets at that exorbitant price.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of dates that are still open. I'll be interested. I'm going to keep close eye on which ones do sell out. I know the first night, I think, sold out, but I think that's it so far. I think, yeah, I found that to be very interesting, because all of the Halloween sold out. They all sold out, but they were cheaper.
I wonder too if the feedback people were giving from the Halloween party made people back off with the Christmas party, because I think people, not that they hated the Halloween parties, but I think, yeah, Angela's right, the price, and then with you not getting as much, I know people aren't paying attention to the fact that they are doing more for the Christmas parties, and it's going to be an hour longer, because part of the downside to the Halloween was that it was only,
Richard?
Hi Richard,
The legend.
only 3 hours. You know, you weren't getting anything super special. I mean, you did get the candy. The crowds were decent, but there's no show, no parade.
Right.
Well, we really love.
But it's still sold out. That's bottom line. It's still sold out. What's interesting is you're getting a lot more for the Christmas party, but it's not selling out at all.
The price is it about the same as it was for
it's
the
about
Halloween?
$20 to $30 more.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Oh.
No, that's okay, Alfred. We're glad
No, I
you're here.
missed on his stream on Sunday too.
Yep. So anyway, guys, that's what's coming up. We will be live Friday from Animal Kingdom. It's going to be a short stream. It's only going to be a couple hours. Park open closes at 8 p.m. We'll be there at 6, so we're going to run from 6 to 8. Try to get over to Pandora, see the bioluminescence, watch the light show from the Tree of Life, kind of hang out for a little bit, maybe get in a safari if we're lucky. It's going to be amazing, I think, and it's going to be awesome.
Amazing, I think. Now, I haven't seen Animal Kingdom at night yet, and I know it's just started getting dark. I'm excited. We're going to jump out of here after work on Friday, try to jet right over to the park so we can start streaming at 6.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, Saturday, we'll see what happens Saturday. We'll probably go live from a park somewhere. Maybe we'll go to Universal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll pick something. Look for the thumbnail. And, of course, Sunday, we'll have our Sunday walk in the park at Magic Kingdom early in the morning. It's going to be awesome. So thank you to Melissa for stepping in for me for the majority of this. I just needed kind of a...
We got a lot more people come in after you came over, though.
That's not true.
I'm like, oh, God, shut her up.
No, that's not it at all. But we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I can't wait to do the Disney Genie myself. I'm really interested to see it. I went in there. I kind of set them things up. And they asked you preferences, like what do you like? What do you not like? What kind of restaurants do you like? I thought all that was interesting. Now I want to see it in motion.
Now I need my own app.
Well, it's the same thing.
We share, but it's like if you put all your preferences, they're going to be different than mine.
No, because
they're going to be taking us to McDonald's.
No, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff. Those kind of preferences. So it's going to be interesting. I want to see it in action because it doesn't let you. It doesn't, if you look at it real fast. I know we're running over, guys, so hang with us a couple minutes.
You're welcome, Steve.
What did you say?
Thanks. I learned a lot about moving to Orlando.
I can't help it. It's not our fault.
Oh, God, that's funny.
But, like, it says my future plans. And then from there, it gets you started. It gets you started right there. And you go in, get started now. And then you just kind of go down.
I haven't even looked at it yet.
So there it is. And then you pick your date that you want to get ready for. Let's say we want to do Sunday the 24th. We're going to pick our park. It's Magic Kingdom. We hit continue. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's Melissa and I right there.
I'm Kermie.
And then it talks about attraction. Choose experiences you'd most like to do so Disney Genie can reveal ways to incorporate them into your day. You can always edit your picks later. And then it gives you your picks. And if you notice, I'll scroll. There they are. And you pick the ones. I can't.
Jason wants you
that
to
you want.
sing.
And then you pick the ones you want. And like I've already picked like Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise, Monsters Inc., Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. See, I didn't pick Space and Splash because you don't like them.
Oh.
TTC, Under the Sea, we like that one.
Well, we can't stream that, though.
Well, I know, but relax, Melissa. And then, good Lord, she's like nitpicking. And then I picked in here. I didn't pick anything because I didn't know what we want to choose. And then you just hit continue, and then it talks about different other things you can choose from, like Disney princesses. Do you like Disney villains, Mickey and Friends, Pirates and Adventure, different things that are more your genre of what you want.
Me too, and Walt came in and updated my app this morning. He just grabbed the phone off my desk. He's like, "Give me your phone," and I haven't looked at it yet.
Thanks, Jason. I'll probably be singing this weekend, I'm sure.
Sure, especially at Magic.
Somebody asked earlier, who's the better singer between you and me?
Not even close.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yep.
I can carry a tune. I just don't have a good
She can carry
voice.
a tune just fine.
I just don't. I don't have a pretty.
singing voice.
I don't. Yes, you do.
No,
I don't have a pretty voice. I can stay in tune. I can sing with the group.
Yes. She just moves her lips. Nothing comes out.
My lips are moving.
There you go. Anyway, guys. So thank you for joining, Melissa. I'll let you sign off. It's your stream.
Nope. You took it over. You're signing off.
I didn't take it over.
Fine. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Sorry things went off the rails a little, but we love spending time with you and appreciate you jumping in. I know everybody keeps saying they want a Walt album, so we wanted to say thank you to the Live Place. Dean, be sure to check them out if you're looking for a live stream, not necessarily all Disney. Thank you to our partner channel, Steve's World and Disney Dan. Always awesome. And thank you to our members. Thank you all for being here tonight, supporting our channel. That really means a lot. And for just our subscribers and everyone that's been here and is a part of our Disney community, we are very blessed to know you. So,
and our mods. Thank you to our mods.
Of course.
Our mods are the
never
best.
forget our mods.
Yep.
So you guys are amazing. Thank you for all you do and keeping us in line, especially if we're not able to do so. You guys are amazing. We'd be lost without you. So thanks for everything. And as we always say, take care of yourselves and each other. And we will see you again Friday night.
Yes. Yay. Two other things real fast. I got to say it. We still got the 10K video that we're going to be doing. Mm-hmm. Look for that. It's going to be a video. It's not going to be a stream. So look for the video. Obviously you have to be subscribed to the channel, like on the video, and you'll have to leave a comment.
We'll give you instructions in the video.
That's how we know that you're entered in. So we'll do that. Look for that. Hopefully by the end of this week, we're going to get this video together for you guys so you can get entered into that. During the video, we'll show all the stuff that's included for the winner, and then we'll get that together for you guys. And then other than that, Vlogmas is coming. We didn't do Vlogmas last year. I might do it this year.
That means
for you guys.
We are doing
no, that means I do it because I'm the one that does it. Anyway, but we'll see. Isn't that a great face? Look, guys. See, she's not always a pretty face.
Not a pretty face.
No.
I love to make dumb faces.
Yes. I like
That's
that
his
one.
favorite.
I hate that face. I hate that. It's never mind. Anyway, all right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys on Friday night. Yep, see? You think she has it bad. All right, everybody, have a good week.
This is why I don't drink. I'm silly enough as I am.
Amen to that. All right, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you all on Friday night. Bye!